Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we are here at the Halaman at Sining event hosted by the National Cactus and Succulent Organization of the Philippines. Join me as we explore the diverse cacti, succulents, and euphorbia on display. Let's start the tour by checking out their tabletop competition display. They have 3 categories for arid plants: Best Gymnocalycium, Best Cactus, and Best Succulent. I'll try to add the names of the plants so you can look them up if you're interested. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce any names. Here are the entries for the Best Gymnocalycium. Starting off with the Gymnocalycium Green Archer, which won first place. I love the non-variegated part at the tip of the ribs that looks like an arrow. This is probably why it was named Green Archer. Next, we have Gymnocalycium Sunset, which won second place. Check out its form and the tip variegation. In third place is the Gymnocalycium T-line Hybrid. The T-line name indicates that they are from a Thai cultivar or lineage of Gymnocalycium where the skin resembles that of a dinosaur. The cultivars include Gymnocalycium T-Rex and Gymnocalycium T-Lux. Next is Gymnocalycium Shadow Moon, which is full of flower buds and spent flowers. Here is a Gymnocalycium Sunburst. I love its bright variegated colors. Here is a large Gymnocalycium Mihanovicii F. cristata variegata. Next are the entries from the Best Cactus category, starting with the first place winner, Echinopsis subspecies Denudata F. inermis cristata. I love how it was spotted with a crystal beside it. Here is another beautifully staged entry, Mammillaria haniana superba, which won second place. Next is Mammillaria plumosa snow, which won third place. I really love Mammillaria plumosa. They look like clouds and are fluffy. I am actually trying to collect the different cultivars and phenotypes of Mammillaria plumosa. This one is an Echinopsis chocolate. Next is an old specimen of Echinopsis ericii. Here is an Opuntia galapagoea var. Galapagoea, a cactus endemic to the Galapagos Islands. Next are the entries for the Best Succulent category. The first place is a beautiful variegated Graptopetalum myrinae. Beside it is a Portulacaria afra F. variegata, which won second place. For the third place, we have a large Kalanchoe tomentosa, commonly known as the panda plant. I love its velvety leaves. Here is a large cluster of Graptoveria rubidona. Next is a Senecio fulgens. Next are the entries for the Best Upcycled Dish Garden. I really want to stage some of my cacti, but beautiful pots and stones are quite expensive, and they take up a lot of space in the greenhouse. Here are the entries for the Best Handmade Craft. Now let us check out some of the plants that are for sale at the event. The first booth is Beyond Thorns. They are known for their various variegated Gymnocalycium hybrids and euphorbias. The owner is a well-known cacti hybridizer here in the Philippines and the current president of the National Cactus and Succulent Organization of the Philippines. I bought some plants at this event, so be sure to check them out at the end of the video. The next booth is the Crown Hardinero. They are known for their Mammillaria and beautifully staged cacti. Here are Mammillaria bocosana var. Multilanata for 150 pesos. These are Lophophora williamsii var. Caspitosa sold for 350 pesos. Here are Japanese clones of Mammillaria plumosa. These have fluffier spines compared to the ordinary plumosa. Here are various Mammillaria species. Here are some of the staged cacti they sell. Next booth is Cali's Living Obsession. Here are some cacti potted in 2-inch and 3-inch pots. These are variegated Astrophytum asterias. And these are variegated Gymnocalciums. Here are some Gymnocalcium ragonesei and some Astrophytum myriostigma with various numbers of ribs. Here are the other cacti, succulents, and euphorbias in their booth. The next booth is Cockus Garden. They sell various plants including cacti, succulents, and euphorbias. Here are the different hybrids of Euphorbia francoisei. These miniature euphorbias have different leaf colors, shapes, forms, and sizes. No wonder there is an increasing demand for these euphorbias. By the way, if you find something you like and want to purchase, you can screenshot it and send a message to their Facebook pages. I will be adding their Facebook pages in the comments below. Be sure to check them out. Here is one of my wishlist plants. Licorifanta elephantidens cultivar tanshi Zogomaru F. enormis. The next booth is Thorny Lil Ones. They also sell cacti, succulents, and euphorbias. Here are some of Astrophytum in their booth. This one has a nice form. Just look at those feet. Here are some multi-head geckos. These Fucorius are also beautiful. Fucorio refers to the extra rib between the true ribs of a cactus. Here are some Nitop species. Here are some Flei mammifera. I bought one of these at the last event for 100 pesos. These are variegated Astrophytum asturias cultivar Kiko. The next one is a hybrid of Caralluma speciosa. Here is the flower. Here is a cluster of Sulcorebutia hirtusii. Rebutia and Sulcorebutia are some of the cacti with beautiful flowers. These are rainbow cacti. Here are some Euphorbia tularensis and francoisei hybrids. Here are different species and cultivars of Astrophytum. The next booth is Jocky Potter. They sell different Gymnocalcium. Just look at how colorful their booth is. By the way, if you haven't visited an event like this, I encourage you to come and join. You could meet your favorite sellers and plant friends. You can also participate in different seminars and tabletop competitions. Let us support events like this so we can have bigger and better ones in the future, just like those in Thailand. The next booth is Benguet Blooms and Spines. They sell locally propagated cacti and succulents from upland Benguet. They have echeverias, Cryptopetalum, Crassula, Sedum, and more. The next booth is Plants by Flei. They sell beautiful and hard-to-find cacti, succulents, and euphorbias imported from Thailand. Here are some of the plants they sell. They actually just arrived, which is why there are a lot of people at their booth, and not all the plants are displayed yet. This is a Luchenbergia principis, commonly known as the agave cactus because it looks like an agave. Here is a beautiful Ariocarpus hybrid. This one is an Astrophytum asterias cultivar Kiko lizard skin, which costs 15,000 if I am not mistaken. Here are more Kikos they have for sale. This is the unique and ancient plant Welwitschia mirabilis, another one on my wish list. Check out this beautiful variegated Astrophytum myristigma. Here is a Gymnocalcium neon. Here are the plants that I bought from the event, starting off with these different hybrids of Lobivia or Echinopsis from Tourney Lil Ones. I bought these cacti because of their flowers. I plan to hybridize and create my own Lobivia hybrids. I was inspired by a cactus nursery in Thailand. Just look at those blooms. This part, by the way, is etiolation. They probably etiolated during shipment from Thailand to the Philippines. Etiolation is irreversible, but you can cut the cacti if you don't like the look. It will then produce pups around the base. This lighter color is also a sign of etiolation, meaning the cacti need more sun exposure. The next plants are from plants by Flei. These are Astrophytum asterias cultivar Kiko lizard skin. Just look at its beautiful form. I love the wrinkle on its skin. Here is another one. This one is already in its flowering stage. Here is another form, also in its flowering stage. I cannot wait to use this for my breeding projects. Definitely a worthwhile buy. Here are some Pseudolitos. Pseudolitos means fall stone and refers to the pebble-like appearance. Their flowers are also beautiful, although they stink. I used to have a large specimens of this, but I sold them. I'm happy now that I was able to buy some. Hopefully, I could also produce Pseudolitos hybrids soon. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in the next video.